Hi everybody, welcome to road.cc. I'm Dave.
I'm Liam.
And we've been out riding e-bikes and other bikes up and down Cheddar Gorge. And we talked about power to weight ratio the last time, and what I said was this. Everything being equal and us putting out the same watts per kilo with the same bike in the same conditions, in theory, we would get to the top at the same time.
Yeah. So that's a pretty sensible theory. I mean, if we go to a climb, ride side by side, we should arrive at the top with pretty much the same numbers if we're going at the same speed.
If we're going at the same speed. So we decided to put it to the test. We've been back to the same climb and we rode up it side by side.
Yeah.
And I tried to stay with Liam, who, as you can see, is very small. So small, in fact, that he fits inside a bag we once tested on road.cc. True story. And we compared our figures at the end. So let's have a look at our climb. It's going to be hard. His little metronomic legs, he makes it look so easy.
It's hard.
What's your watts machine say?
My watts machine says 210. But I really find these gradient changes quite hard to deal with.
I know, well, it's really difficult to stay constant.
We should go to Mallorca to do this.
What, not come to Cheddar every Wednesday?
Ah, you know I love the rain.
Right, that was a fun bit. You made a wish.
For one more gear.
Now it's me out. Up over 500 watts
Yeah.
on that corner.
Just can't go any slower. I mean, 16%.
I hope we're near the top here, Matt. Yeah, I'm getting any slipstream off of this point. I think you might need it. Yeah.
I mean, could just get error.
Not easy.
I guess once we're back into the rolly stuff now, it's quite flat really, isn't it?
I love when you say that. I should be coming into my own about now.
To be fair though, 230 watts for me on the hills is not bad at all. Like, you know, that's my kind of nice zone. 230 watts on the flat though,
Yeah.
oh, it kills me every time. Oh well,
We're nearly at the top anyway.
we are nearly at the top.
Nice to stay with you. I can't say that I made it look pretty, I don't think.
We're at a nice normalised power of 232, so
Yeah.
kind of spot on really.
So that was our climb, and these are our numbers. I went up the climb at an average power of 291 watts for the entire climb.
I did 225, but then I weigh significantly less. I weigh 63 kg.
Yeah, and I weigh 92. So what we've done is we've taken our power to weight ratio as our system weight, so me and the bike, because firstly, our bikes don't weigh the same. Liam's is a bit lighter, mine is a bit heavier, and also his bike in relation to his weight is a greater proportion of the overall weight. So it's more fair if we compare our numbers for the whole system. And what we found was my system is exactly 100 kilos, so at 291 watts, I'm putting out 2.91 watts per kilo for the whole climb.
For my 70 kg system weight, I am doing 3.56 watts per kg for the whole climb.
Okay, so that is
quite a bit higher.
Not the same.
Yeah.
Those aren't the same number.
Yeah, confusing, because as I remember it, we definitely arrived at exactly the same time.
So, not quite the result we were expecting.
Science isn't simple, apparently.
No, but there's a lot to be gained from looking a little bit more closely at the data here. So what we can find is that when we're going up the steep part of the climb, around the hairpin, 16%, actually our power to weight figures are very, very similar, almost identical. And then as the climb flattens out, becomes shallower, down below about 4%, actually they drift apart quite a lot. So Liam is having to do a lot more work than me to stay at the same pace.
That's not fair.
It's not fair, but it is easily explainable because the faster you go, the more your wind resistance is a factor in the whole power to weight equation. So the faster you go, your wind resistance increases as a cube of your velocity, so it ramps up very quickly. And for me, putting out more power as a heavier rider, it's less of a proportion of my overall than it is for you. So that's what we found. That's one of our conclusions. So does power to weight ratio work?
Well, it does in a sense. I know that as a racing cyclist, not to a great level, I have to be at around about my current weight to perform well. But if I go down too much in weight, then it really negatively affects my performance, my general health, but also my ability to actually like riding my bike and go training. So being careful with weight, it can make a difference, as you found out, but being careful about going too low is very important.
But for a heavy rider like me, who could probably bear with shedding a few pounds.
No.
Yes, I guarantee it.
Oh.
There's two ways to get your power to weight ratio better than it is. One of those ways is to lose weight, and one of those ways is to gain power. And actually, what I found when I was going through the process of slimming down, I say slimming, getting lighter for racing. So I lost about 10 or 12 kilos when I was moving from sort of fourth cat to third cat. What I found was that those two things happen in tandem a lot of the time. So you're working hard to lose the weight, you're doing a lot of training, but also that training is affecting your power. So your power is going up and your weight is going down. And actually it makes a big difference to how you feel on the bike.
Yep.
If you can shed a bit of that extra weight and at the same time get a little bit fitter, it's amazing what a difference it can make just on the normal climbs that you do. I mean, I found that on my commute home, a climb that was taking me 5 minutes was suddenly taking me 4. You know, I'd knocked 20% of the time off the climb just by doing that. So power to weight is important. You can go too far with trying to lose your weight. And there's a limit to what you can achieve there, but you know, it's an important thing, and it's a good number to know, and it's a good number to try and improve. Yeah. So that was our power to weight adventure. If you've got any questions or anything you want to say, put them in the comments below. We'll get them answered for you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this on Road.cc.
See you next time.